Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Basa, and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on some interesting transfer news. We start with Neymar, as it has been reported that the 70 million rated ex-Barca star is not wanted back by people around the club. We are going to be discussing on that as we move ahead. Then, secondly, in this episode, talking about out of favor defender Samuel Umtiti, as it has been reported that the Outcasts have agreed to depart and is heading to Olympic Lyon very soon. We are also going to be discussing on that. So, guys, as we get right into the stories in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel. If you haven't, turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. After Lionel Messi's move to Inter Miami, two of PSG's other superstars, Neymar and Kylian Mbappe's futures have come into focus in the transfer market lately. While Mbappe has been linked with a move to Real Madrid this summer, Neymar is looking for a potential return to Camp Nou, his former stomping ground. The player has not had a great time at PSG lately and wants to quit in the coming summer. According to Adrian Sanchez, Neymar has been sending messages to people at Barcelona in the last few days, gauging the atmosphere in the camp over his potential return to the club. However, the said contacts have asked him to focus on PSG, indicating that a return to Barcelona might not be a possibility anytime soon. This comes shortly after various reports that confirm Xavi's aversion to the idea of re-signing Neymar, even though the two were teammates at Barcelona from 2013 to 2015, even winning the Champions League together. Neymar, whose current value stands at 70 million euros, had an excellent track record at Barcelona before he left for PSG in 2017. He racked up 105 goals and 76 assists in just 186 competitive matches, notably being a part of the fabled MSN trio alongside Lionel Messi and Luis Suarez. Even at PSG, Neymar has been involved in almost 200 goals in 173 matches. However, at 31, his best years are behind him. The Brazilians' hefty salaries do not exactly help Barcelona's case either, even though the attacker is reportedly willing to lower his wages. It is clear that the Catalans are currently focusing on younger alternatives in their bid to reinforce the attacking department. One of the club's key targets is Turkish sensation Arda Güler, even though they are set to face stiff competition from AC Milan. Of course, Neymar still continue to be linked with Barca as reports continue to swell concerning the player's potential return to the Camp Nou. And Neymar really wants to come back. He really wants Barcelona back. But it comes with a big blow for Neymar as people around the club says it is very, very unlikely they would bring Neymar back. This of course is it stems from Xavi's own choice. Because had it been Xavi really wanted Neymar or considering a prospect of bringing back Neymar, it could have been very possible. But I think even Neymar have been getting into close contact with some of the people around Barcelona and they have been giving him some negative responses of the same, saying that, look, it is very, very unlikely. It's not possible anytime soon to bring Neymar back. And this is a guy who have had a frustrating season at PSG the last few years. But when we look at his overall stats, he has been a great signing for PSG. For these 6 years he has been there. There's no doubt about that. He has been a great signing for PSG. The only thing that PSG, their fans are really frustrated about is the fact of inconsistency in appearance. Like his injury record is very damaging. And fans are getting frustrated that since he came, he has not even helped the club, despite his skills and despite the talent, he has not helped the club to achieve something different like the Champions League, and stuff like that. They have always been frustrated. We saw the likes of Messi as well. His time at PSG have been a disaster before leaving to Inter Miami. Messi has have been whistled, have been booed by the ungrateful supporters of PSG. And Neymar is tired of that. He really wants to change. Because PSG themselves, they have told Neymar that he is free to leave. They want to sell him. If a good offer arrives, PSG are very, very open to sell him. So as it stands right now, it looks as though Barcelona is his preferred choice. He really wants to return there. But unfortunately for Neymar, Xavi Hernandez, his former teammate and the current coach of FC Barcelona, don't consider him as a priority. As he openly said, he admires Neymar, he likes the guy, but looking at his team now, what the team needs is not Neymar, as Xavi prioritizes other positions and, of course, other targets at the forward position. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens if Xavi's stance will change, as Neymar insists that Barca should be the club he wants to come to. Because since 2 weeks ago, we've been starting talking about this report of Neymar trying to knock on the door for Barcelona, but so far to no avail. Then moving on to the next story of discussion. According to Sport, Samuel Umtiti could soon be on his way out of FC Barcelona, as his former club Olympique Lyonnais are ready to make a move for the Frenchman. After a few years of struggle in Barcelona, Umtiti spent last season away at Lecce in the Serie A, where he played fairly regularly, and he did rebuild his damaged reputation to an extent, exhibiting some good form and fitness levels. Lyon, who had ruled out a move for Umtiti last year due to doubts over his fitness, are now eyeing a reunion with their former defender, while the Frenchman himself is understood to be open to a move. Lyon's move for Umtiti will subject to them offloading one of their current defenders in Castello Luqueba, and as per that report, they are in advanced negotiations to sell him to RB Leipzig in a deal worth 30 million euros. As such, they will have the financial muscle to go after Umtiti's signing, as long as they are able to reach a salary agreement with the 2018 FIFA World Cup winner. FC Barcelona future part are willing to do everything in their power to part ways with Samuel Umtiti. Barcelona are keen to reduce his salary mass, and offloading the Frenchman will save a good chunk of their wage bill. Even though they are hoping to receive a token fee for his sale, Barca are not open to handling Umtiti a freedom to leave if favorable terms are agreed. But the move would ultimately hinge that Umtiti and Lyon reaching an agreement over contract terms, and it is likely that the player might have to take a pay cut in order to secure his return to Lyon. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.